creation of the Mosaic covenant started off by God at Mount Sinai and extended throughout the 40 years in the wilderness, in which laws were given to the Israelites to follow to fulfill their purpose in being the light to the nations. What makes this covenant different from all the others is that it is classified as a suzerain vassal-type covenant, where the authority exists only on God. It is a direct result and reaffirmation of the covenant made by Abraham, which has come to pass along with Israel becoming a great nation. The extent of the covenant made is seen in Exodus chapters 20 through 31, in which through the covenant, laws were set in place. This covenant is conditional because it was considered only to be for a certain period, because it was to continue until the coming of the promised seed, as well as the blessings and cursing were also given as the outcome of when they obeyed or disobeyed them. It was made so that the people of Israel could mirror the glory and holiness of God through the fulfillment of the Abrahamic promise. The fulfillment of this covenant is seen as blessings were showered upon them when they were obedient to the law and cursing when they were disobedient. This covenant was created for the people directly under the Abrahamic covenant to live a life reflecting the God they serve, who is a holy and gracious God. They were given the chance to be able to speak to God just as Moses did with God, but his presence was too intense for them, because all they knew were how to follow religious and ritualistic laws, being enslaved by a foreign people for 400 years. Now when all the people saw the thunder and the flashes of lightning and the sound of the trumpet and the mountain smoking, the people were afraid and trembled, and they stood far off and said to Moses, "You speak to us and we will listen, but do not let God speak to us lest we die." Moses said to the people, "Do not fear, for God has come to test you, that the fear of him may be before you, that you may not sin." The people stood far off, while Moses drew near to the thick darkness where God was. Exodus chapter 20 verses 18 through 21. They refused the first ever chance as a people to hear God personally and intimately the way their forefathers heard from and walked with God. Instead, they simply accepted the laws without the personal relationship. Without it, following the laws would result in the judgments regarding their actions. With the law and relationship together, the law would be in their hearts and the Holy Spirit would be moving them to walk according to the right path.